So let's see how automation can help with the process of security patching. We'll start by looking at the traditional approach, where a security advisory gets published to say, package such and such has this vulnerability in version so-and-so. And the team will go through a process of identifying the affected servers and then manually applying a patch to each of the servers that's affected. So if we have thousands of containers, how on earth can the same team be expected to patch those containers? We've got 2 orders of magnitude more instances, potentially, of that vulnerability running in a system. The answer is you simply don't. You don't patch running containers. It's an anti-pattern to change the code in a running container. Instead, we need to rebuild the affected container images and have the orchestrator replace the running containers with the updated container image version. So the process looks more like this. We're going to have some kind of container image scanning tool that identifies which images are affected by vulnerabilities. And if we find problematic images with vulnerabilities, they need to be rebuilt with the patch applied. And then the orchestrator can replace the running containers with the rebuilt version automatically. I mentioned image scanning. There are lots of different image scanners available. Some of them are commercial. Aqua has a commercial version, but we also have a free version. And there are also open source tools like Claire and Anchor available. So there's no excuse for not scanning your container images for vulnerabilities. We can also incorporate that image scanning into our regular CI/CD pipeline so that scanning happens automatically whenever you build an image. We can also introduce admission control at the point of deployment so that we can check whether images meet certain policies. Those policies can vary a lot from organization to organization, but you might at least check that the image has been scanned and that the scan results didn't unearth some very serious vulnerabilities. So by using automation, even though we may have a lot more dependencies to manage, the automated process helps us get those patches applied arguably more quickly than in a traditional approach.